If you're an online coach or service provider, I truly think that this is one of the most important videos you'll watch this entire year by far. For 99% of you, the one thing that's holding you back from achieving whatever milestone you want to achieve is the unbearable amounts of competition that we have going on in the online space right now. So it's not wasting time, let's dive straight into it. So how do you stand out from the disgusting amounts of competition in 2024? Well, first of all, thanks to the extremely low barrier of entry, the levels of competition in this online space is at an all-time high. Coaches, agencies, consultants, etc. The markets are getting more and more competitive day by day. Okay. And 2019 to 2021, if you were an online service provider and online coach, there was enough food going around for everybody. Okay, 2021 to 2024, thanks to Iman Gadzhi and all these free resources, the extremely low barrier to entry, the sophistication of the market, not only is there 10 times as much people selling the same thing that you're selling right now, but instead of being seen as an online service provider, most of you are seen as a commodity. Okay, and you're not fighting for food anymore, you're fighting for scraps. And so if you start a business and you run your marketing offer and positioning the same way as everybody else, then you will go through the most painful and disappointing journey of your life. And how do I know this? Well, I know this because I personally went through it. I lived it. And I went through all the courses that everybody typically goes through. Okay, Iman, Sam Ovens, etc. And in January of 2023, I confidently started a short form content agency. I started off by doing cold Instagram outreach by myself to get clients. And doing outreach all alone was actually able to get me decent call volume. Okay? And everything was going fine until I noticed one thing. And I noticed that with the same amount of volume, same messages, same targeting, same everything, I didn't change anything. We were booking less and less calls. Less people were replying to our messages and less people were opening our messages in general. And this is when I realized that the competition was catching up to me. So I tried other things. I started running paid ads and I tested multiple creatives, niches, etc. I even put a guarantee in my offer since everyone else was doing it. And if you even want to have a chance of booking people on a call with ads, you need to have a guarantee in your offer. Okay? And I realized something. Nowadays, since everybody's guaranteeing something, it doesn't separate you from the competition at all. Okay? If you consume any sort of business or entrepreneurship content on Instagram, I will literally bet my house that if you return on your phone and go to Instagram and start scrolling, you'll probably come across an ad of someone guaranteeing something within the 10 seconds of you scrolling. Okay? Everyone fucking puts a guarantee in their offer. It used to be a way to separate yourself from everyone else by decreasing the perceived likelihood of failure by putting a guarantee in the offer, decreasing the risk, but everyone does it, okay? And the more people that do it, the more people that realize it's bullshit, okay? And so I didn't want to be somebody in a red ocean who's fighting over scraps. I wanted to stand out and be the king of my own ocean. So I realized that in order for me to gain momentum, I had to stand out, okay? And standing out or separating yourself from the thousands of other online marketers in the cesspool of online marketers that we have is one of the most valuable things that you can do for you and your business. And there's two primary things you can start doing right now to stand out. I doubled down on these two things and it literally changed everything for me. Okay? And these two things is to one, build a personal brand, and two, to sell something unique. And put yourself in your prospect's shoes with an unbiased perspective. Why in the world should they choose you? Okay, think about it. I mean, let's go in your prospect's point of view. Okay, put yourself in their shoe. Let's say you have a problem, typical problem, lead gen, content, ad systems not booking enough calls, etc. Every day you scroll on Instagram and you encounter minimum 50 ads a day where they all guarantee you the same outcome, all sell the same thing, and all flex their case studies. Okay? Whether they're genuine or not. Which one should you choose out of these 50 marketers that you come across on a daily basis who literally has the same messaging, same guarantee, same everything? Okay? The problem is that if you aren't going hard on building your personal brand, then you're just another one of these 50 marketers that your prospect encounters on a daily basis. Okay, you don't stand out. And this is why I'm saying standing out is probably one of the biggest issues and one of the biggest focuses that you need to put your attention to in 2024. And now put yourself in your prospect's shoes again, okay? Same thing. Let's say you have a problem and every day you scroll on Instagram and you encounter, 50 ads and they're all saying the same thing. And you keep scrolling and scrolling until you encounter another ad, okay? And in this ad, the person is pretty much saying the same exact thing. same guarantee, same offer, same type of case studies as everybody else, except there's one small difference. Okay, this person is Alex Hormozi. Okay, so even though this person's saying the same thing, if you come across this person and you've been consuming their content, and it's somebody on the same caliber as Alex Hormozi, especially Alex Hormozi, I mean, you're not even gonna, if you have a problem and Alex Hormozi is offering a solution for you that you can afford, I mean, if you know who Alex Hormozi is, you're probably not gonna hesitate. You're gonna buy it right away. And so, who has the highest chance of you purchasing something from them? These 50 marketers or Alex Hormozi? Even if they're all saying the same thing. I mean, it's probably Alex Hormozi, right? And I didn't even know this image exists. I just fucking found it on the internet. It's hilarious. And so, although his ad has the same message, outcome guarantee, etc., it's fucking Alex Hormozi, right? And I'm not saying that, and Alex Hormozi is obviously an extreme example. He has like 2 million followers across all of, I mean, I had his things pulled up, 2 million followers across, multiple channels. But even if it's somebody that you recognize, maybe you've even consumed just like one or two pieces of content, and in those one or two pieces of content, they provided value, the likelihood of you choosing that person over all these other people, even if, like I said, even if they're selling the same exact thing, is so much higher. Okay, and this is why I'm saying content is so much powerful because actually, I have a slide dedicated to it. But when somebody knows you based off of when somebody only knows you based off of your ads, that's the only time they've seen you from your ads. Then they only know you as somebody who's trying to sell something to them. Okay, so they're in the wrong part of their brain. But when somebody's seen you from a valuable piece of content and they know you from your valuable content, then they know you as an authority figure who's providing value to them. So they have you in the right part of the brain. I forgot, it's like reptilian brain, there's a whole psychology behind it. But I'm telling you, this stuff, the content is really like a magic spell on your prospects, okay? And like I said, although the quote unquote Alex, this hypothetical situation that I just made up, although his ad has the same message, same outcome guarantee, etc., the likelihood that you buy from him and not one of the other marketers is extremely high. Okay? Why? Like I said, it's because it's almost as if content plays a spell on you. If somebody keeps giving to you without ever asking for anything in return, you feel indebted to them. Okay? And Alex Hormozi has given millions of dollars worth of value to millions of people across the globe. Oh my God, in an extremely leveraged way. And guess what? He didn't have to go in person and talk to each individual person, giving each individual person value a million times for each individual. No, he literally sits down, records this video, and he doesn't even post it. His team posts it for him. Okay? He just has to create it once, and it pays him dividends for the rest of his existence. Okay? I was reading $100 million leads a while ago, and I saw this quote. And out of all the things that Alex Hormozi has done, he said the most valuable thing I ever did was build an audience. Okay? And not only with an audience will more people be buying your stuff, but they will also be paying you more for the same exact thing. Okay? Brand is the number one lever that you can pull on pricing power. And what I mean by that, well, think of a white shirt and a Gucci shirt. It's the same reason why you would pay 100 times more money for the same shirt with a Gucci logo stamped on it. Okay? Literally, normal white tee, $5. You would pay $5, $10, $15 at max for it. Gucci shirt, people are willing to pay 500, 1,000, 5,000, depending on what's on the shirt. Okay? 100x price increase for literally the same thing. And the way you measure the strength of a brand is by seeing how much you can increase the price on a commoditized product just by attaching your brand to it. So, for example, if I attached, let's say, some other logo and the most amount of money people were willing to pay for that other logo was $50, well, then we know that the strength of the brand of the other logo is significantly lower than the strength of the brand of the Gucci brand logo. Okay, and so that's how you measure the strength of a brand. And this is why Bernard Arnault is the richest man in the world, because he has the strongest brand and the most leverage on what he can charge. And right now, Ravi Abuvela has been saying this a lot, but we are actually in a trust recession. Okay? And people's, like I said, people see your ad, they know they're getting sold to. Okay? People see your content, they see you as somebody who is helping them. And would you rather buy from somebody who only tries selling to you or somebody who helped you out before? It's more important now than ever before because we're in a trust recession, okay? We're at an all-time high levels of competition and all-time low levels of trust. Start creating content and building your personal brand as soon as possible, okay? A lot of people have already started doing it, but it's only going to keep more and more people are going to start realizing that, hey, direct response is becoming more and more unrealistic day by day, okay? Especially for people who are just getting into the game. Direct response is dying. And like, and the example for us, our AI content system is not only how we're scaling our clients' offers, but it's also how we're building them an asset that will pay them outsized returns for the rest of their life, no matter what new business they start. Okay, building a personal brand will not only benefit you with the current business that you're running right now. No, it's your personal brand. It's gonna follow you for the rest of your life. Okay, so no matter what business you start down the line, the not only the client base that you get from your personal brand, but also the network and the status that you get from your personal brand. Okay, it's insane. And our AI content system is an innovative way that we're building our clients' personal brands. And so, honestly, what's stopping you from becoming the next Alex Hormozi? Like, really, think about it. If you just sit down and stick to it for a long enough time horizon, like if you're not gonna be the next Alex Hormozi, you damn well are gonna get close to it if you have the right time horizon and the right mindset going into it. And so every time you hit post, you're taking a shot at the lottery, okay? And you might hit a winning ticket one day, which might just fucking blow up and go viral. And so the next thing you can do to stand out from everybody else is to sell something unique. And everybody is selling the same thing. Our funnel will get you X result, our lead gen system will get you this result, our content system, our ad strategy, blah, blah, blah. It's a different name, but the same mechanism that everybody is selling. And so, yeah, sure, you can pull out some case studies and get a couple clients here and there if you're selling the same thing as everybody. But if you want to make disgusting amounts of money, like the most money, like monopolize a market, then you have to present something novel to the marketplace, something they haven't seen before. And the best way to do this is to ride a trend. And you're either swimming with the wave or against it. And so right now we're in the midst of a tsunami, okay, which is AI. And Andy Grove, former CEO of Intel, said there are two options: either adapt or die. And this is extremely true. This quote has never been more true than right now with AI. And so what you need to do to stand out is become an AI scaling specialist. And what's an AI scaling specialist? Well, it's somebody who sells an AI scaling system. Well, what's an AI scaling system? All it is AI tools packaged into an offer that helps someone grow a specific part of their business. So content, lead gen, UGC, paid ads, systems, etc. Okay, and an AI scaling specialist is somebody who sells an AI scaling system, like I just said. And some examples of different AI scaling systems. You can go from a lead gen agency to an AI lead gen agency, a content agency to an AI content agency, UGC creative agency to UGC services. And you can see the different mechanisms that make each of these happen. But as time goes, these will only keep getting more sophisticated, and everybody's gonna start hopping on it. Okay, everyone will start selling AI. They're gonna be forced into it. AI is literally bigger than the internet. And so get on it before everybody and their mother does, because if you get on it earlier than everybody else does, then you'll have a competitive advantage. And not only are you separating yourself from everybody else by riding the biggest trend by selling AI, but you're also selling a solution that is cheaper, better, and more efficient. More money and time for you, and alongside better results for your clients. It's a win-win. Okay? And so now it's time to get to work and change the world. Start building your personal brand and start hopping on this AI trend. Okay? Become an AI scaling specialist and position yourself uniquely from everybody else. Okay? Do not be selling the same thing as everybody else. Or if you are going to be selling the same thing from everybody else, the only chance you have is to build a personal brand. Because when you have a personal brand, it doesn't really matter as much what you're selling. Obviously, you want to make sure that your product's good, but with a personal brand, fucking people will buy anything from you if you build it the right way. Okay? And so I hope you got value out of this, and please subscribe for more if you did. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.